You're some piece of work. Give it out to me. Just
I looked at your bag and I said, no one's going to try and steal that. Hello and welcome to the main episode record of Vogue Amber, recording from you at the very ungodly hour of 8:13 in the evening time.
roll it there, Roisin.
Go, Imo. Poor Imo. I feel bad for Imo, but I have been up since 10 to 6, so I'm hitting I'm hitting a 15-hour day babe.
I give it with one hand and I take it with the other. I feel sorry for Emma, but what about me?
Aww. But poor me. But I actually treat work days kind of like a day off.
Okay. What? I treat work
I had a
days
nice
like
day.
a day off.
I did Lorraine this morning. Lorraine is sound, great crack. And then
I'd like to meet her. I
Dublin.
feel like her and I would be friends. I feel like we'd go for
She's
some
very
vino.
funny. Like some of the stuff she says backstage, she obviously doesn't say on the show, and it is very funny. And I'm like, oh my God, I dare you to say that on air. She don't want to get in trouble. Sure, I'm getting myself in trouble on air. Oh God.
I've decided that I'm swearing too much. And the reason I say that is because I called Mom and Neil today and I forgot who I was talking to. And I was like, I said to Neil, I was like, gotta fucking record a pod. And Amber, your language. You could do much better than that. I was like, oh God, I'm sorry. I forgot who I was talking to.
I had Mom at a Bear by Vogue lunch today, and I was talking to Melanie Morris, who's she used to run Image magazine over here, and I was like, and then they fucking, and Mom in the background, did you just say the F word? I was like, Mom, please, I'm 40 years old.
I know, but I think I swear too much and I think I need to pull it back. So I was thinking I might try and challenge myself not to swear. I was thinking I'll try and manage it on a bonus, not a main. Absolutely not possible.
Someone said a word today, and it's a word I can't even say out loud. I hate it so much. P-U-S-S-Y. I can't bear it. It's my worst word of all the words.
That one.
I hate
Come on,
it.
Emma, you do it. You do the best one.
I can't stand it. Someone said it today and I was like, no.
Why did
you
they
can't
say
that
it?
word. Because, actually, in fairness, backstage, there was the weird little cat, a teddy bear cat that was in a pretend basket. And he goes, oh, is that your pee? As a joke. And I was like, oh.
Oh, no. Oh, look at the wee pussy. Oh, such a
No,
wee cute.
she said the word. Just come on.
I can imagine an old Scottish lady saying that. No, that's not. My least favourite word is the CU one. Absolutely. But my friends know I hate it and they purposely say it in WhatsApp groups. Like, I remember I was in a WhatsApp group that had that in the title.
Strong word.
It's just awful, but that's why people like it.
Yeah, because it's really like, you know what? You are a CUNT. And if someone calls you that, you're like, oh, have you ever been called that in a fight and you're like, oh, there's no going back from that?
No. Oh my God.
Amber's called me it numerous times.
I have not. I've called you a pussy. I said, get away from me, you pussy. I didn't talk about my week. So I have loads to talk about with my week because I've had bits and bobs going on. I'm trying my hand at many little things. I went to see a hypnotherapist.
Oh, I booked in with Sharon again.
I need to book in with Sharon for that. This hypnotherapist doesn't do this. This hypnotherapist is for therapy. And I'm going to give it another go. I'm really going to give it another go. But I feel like I was trying to focus and literally I'd say I was thinking about 20 different things. And if I finished thinking about one thing, I'd create something new to think about. And you're supposed to be getting in your mind, meditative kind of stuff. And it's just not me. You know what I mean?
Yet she wants to get in touch with my hypnotist for some strange reason. No, that's not for her.
But that's for giving up smoke, and that's completely different.
I don't smoke. I get it for a couple of things. I'm going to try it for the anxiety.
Yeah, do that. Well, I'm trying it for the smoking. So basically, I went and did that. So it was good. I had a consultation, and it was like fucking Niagara Falls in the room.
Crying?
Yeah.
Crying? Oh no, I hate crying in front of people I don't know. I find it so embarrassing.
I know, but that's probably what kind of like spurred me on. But anyway, I had to just take a few moments to grieve. That was a consultation, and then I actually had a session, and I actually had my shit together for the session. So that was good. And I actually went to another therapist today, so I'm really...
She's working on the Menti H.
Yeah, and there ain't nothing wrong with that, but she was brilliant, the one I went to today. It was in person, so I'll be giving her another go too. And then I went out golfing with Ma. That was lovely with Ma and Naomi, and then some other woman called Jo, Naomi's friend. She's lovely. And they were very impressed with my golf. And Ma, it just warms my little heart. I know you're going to be jealous. I know you're going to be jealous, okay? My mom.
Mom
it
loves
warms
me
my little
more.
heart. She's so encouraging. And she's like, I just love for you to take it up. So, we could do mother-daughter competitions. And I was like, oh, God.
Oh God, I'm gonna start taking it up because I know I'm better than you, and then I'll
No,
just
but we
want to do a mother-daughter
I
team
know
with
I'm
you
better
because she'll be
than
like,
you.
she's shit.
We went to, I'll show you my scorecard. I don't really know how to read it, but I showed it to someone at work and he was like, that's fucking decent. So then we got caught in absolute torrential rain on the 9th hole, and I was wearing white trousers, and I didn't think, I was in a bit of a rush because I just come from the hypnotherapy consultation, and I was wearing a black thong, and I didn't think, it was absolutely stunning weather. I got absolutely saturated, and we were in the car park. Mom was like, I can see your black thong. I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, I didn't expect this. And then what else? Oh, I got into a bit of not a spat, but like, the way I was... What?
I love a spat. Go on, with who?
No, it wasn't a spat, because obviously you know about the Dunn's vouchers and how we feel about the Dunn's vouchers.
Oh
and
God, the fights my family have over Dunn's vouchers.
No, but-
Honestly, I
well,
can't buy a thing in Dunn's. Put that on my club card. I'm like, oh
No.
my God.
It extended to my friend group. I put it into my friend group with my 3 girls from school, and I was like, any Dunn's vouchers going? Tumbleweed. And then I was like, hello, I'm nearly at the register.
Dunn's
and
is a department store. It's kind of like a Marks and Spencer.
Yeah. And then one of them was like, no, I want to use mine tomorrow myself. And I was like, but I'll get more and I'll give you them. No, but I want to use my own. I was like, what? And then another one came clean and she was
Which
like,
one said that? That's stupid.
I can't tell you because she'll probably be annoyed.
Lynn,
And
it was Lynn.
it was. But then Keelan was like, no, I'm shopping in Tesco's and Aldi's at the moment. And I was just like, fucking vouchers. Like, it's fucking tough out there with the old vouchers.
Yeah, well, we don't really have that because we don't have vouchers in the UK. So
You have club cards and all that type of jive in like Sainsbury's and Asda.
I don't really get bored when the Nectar card is what they have in Sainsbury's. I don't get on board with that vibe too much. I'm lazy. The Boots Advantage cards. I'm sorry, but I'm getting one of them. They are actually really good because you get I'm getting one. You've such good deals when you look at the stuff. The Advantage card price. I was in Boots in the airport and I was like, Jesus Christ, I need to get myself one of them.
But the reason you don't have like the Nectar card or anything like that or Dunn's card is because like you don't go to the supermarket. So when you're here, like that was like part of your day out with the kids when you were here to go to the supermarket. I'm going to bring the kids to the supermarket for something to do. I was like, and they have a big scrap to see who gets to sit in the fucking trolley. Because it's new for them. It's a novelty.
I'm like, T, you're not going to fit in the trolley, babe. You've been in the trolley, and then he tries to climb in the actual trolley. I'm like, no, I'm not pushing everyone around.
Me and Gigi went downstairs, so we were upstairs. I was like, you come with me, Gigi. Can I sit in the trolley? And I said, no. Your mama said no. Otto's sitting in the. What about in the main bit? I was like, yeah, okay. Booked her in there, and then we weren't going to the supermarket, so I was like, out you get. But
they love the supermarket. I love the supermarket. I love a foreign supermarket. Oh
yeah.
Love going around to see what they have. It's the best. They always have the nicest. Now I do love our supermarkets as well, I have to say.
And then what else did I do? I went into town for Isolt's birthday. Isolt Destel Row. And then
Isolt's a pal of Amber's.
And yours, Jesus.
Yeah, and mine, sorry. Probably prefers me, actually.
And then went on on a boat trip out to Dunleary.
Do you know it's meant to be like a collaborative conversation here? Like, will I just wait until you're finished?
I went out in the boat and I went to a gorgeous restaurant in Glasshill and I loved it. And I'm sorry, but Dunleary is very beautiful. It would give Howth a bit of a run for its money, but it's not Howth. So
no, it would not. Would you get lost?
Nah, Vogue. The walk from Dunleary to Glasshill, there's a gorgeous promenade, loads of lovely restaurants.
It wouldn't give Howth a run for its money, is all I'm saying.
Okay, I'll take that back.
Dunleary wasn't nice.
I retract.
The mayor of Howth is going to come up here now and kick you out.
So she'll probably end up coming in here. Tell me about your week then.
Oh, great. Well, you throw your eyes up to heaven. Jeez. Well, actually, interesting you should ask. because I went to put on a pair of my trainers. Oh God, no, I'm not allowed to say that. Runners. I went to put on a pair of my runners the other day, and I put my feet in, and I was like, unusual. Why are they both filled with fairy scent boosters? I mean, it's a great idea, but I was like, absolutely. How much did you use? Why were you not wearing socks when you wore my runners or something?
I was. It's because they were brand new. I do that with my runners all the time.
Well, you have to tell people so I know not to shove my big foot in there.
Exactly.
And it gets covered in sand. And you're not supposed to do that. By the way, I have to say this. You're meant to keep them out of reach of children, right? But if you don't have any kids in the house, I'd be putting those things in little dishes in my wardrobe and everything. They smell so good.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can get those big bags. No, you can get the big bag of that silica. Is it silica balls or whatever? And you put them in your wardrobe because they like absorb any moisture and stuff like that.
And remember potpourri? Everyone used to love a bit of potpourri.
Oh my
around
God.
the house.
I remember someone eating it when they were jarred.
Who ate I remember someone eating a bowl of cigarettes.
No, don't.
I'll never forget it until my dying day. We were like, is that happening? Oh my God, he's doing it. Oh no, he's doing ate a spoonful of cigarettes just thinking it was like a bowl of cereal or something. That was the drunkest I've ever seen someone. Anyway, I was hosting the NTAs, the National Television Award carpet for Lorraine last night. And it was...
Oh, that was last... Because I was like... Someone said that to me in work. They're like, oh, I saw Vogue was at the NTAs. He's from Cork. And I was like, no, I was like, no, she wasn't. He was like, no, I think I saw her on the red carpet. And I was like, no. And he was like, for Lorraine. I was like, no. She was on Lorraine this morning. Shows what I know.
I was there last night, and you know, it's actually so fun, and I love doing that because I love going to bed and then I just go home after the red carpet. It's not like I was nominated for anything. So I was talking to Rob Brydon, who is like one of my favourite comedians. Isn't he so cool? He was so nice as well. You know, when you're just, I'm just so, when someone's so cool and you love them so much, it's amazing. Alison Hammond.
Oh, I love her. I was actually only
I'm gonna get a t-shirt made with her face on it, and I'm gonna wear it. I saw a comedian do that. What's his name? Did that? Ivo Graham.
I was actually only watching that interview that she did with Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford.
Oh, so good.
It was so good. And then she was like, I need a drink. And it was just like, it was just hilarious. She was like, so did you have a good time in the movie? And they were like, did you enjoy it? And she's like, I don't know, I haven't watched it. That is not her accent, so disregard that.
That happened to me last night with Emmett Scanlon. So he came over, and Emmett Scanlon's in Mobland, but like I haven't watched Mobland. I realised last night, by the way, I'm doing too much reading. I'm gonna have to cut back in the reading. I didn't know a lot of people there, unless they were in the Daily Mail. I didn't know who they were because I don't watch enough TV. But anyway, I do plan on watching Mobland. But I was like, oh, I'll get Emmett over, like, because they'll come and chat to you if you're mainly if you're with Lorraine. And he came over, and I was like, oh, you've stolen my husband from me. Like he's watched Mobland twice, and he's like, oh yeah, and what did you think of it? And I was like, well, I haven't watched it yet. And he was like, oh,
is he the guy that was in Hollyoaks?
Yeah, he was in Hollyoaks. He was like, okay, well, what else have you seen me in? I was like, well, I think you're a brilliant actor. He's like, what? And I was like, Peaky Blinders.
No, he was in that Irish one. You know, the Irish one that was like almost like Love Hate, and then they stopped it after season 2. Yes.
Some celebs that you meet are just like Davina McCall. I've said it before and I'll say it again. She's one of the nicest people that you'll ever meet. I just love her, and she's really good fun. Josie Gibson. I don't know if Irish people will know Josie Gibson, but she is.
She was on Big Brother.
I met her on the jump years ago,
and
she's just sound. I really want to go in the piss with her. Actually, I have to say,
she's one of those people that she just opens her mouth and you just can't stop laughing. Just because of not even the voice, it's the
everything. Oh, I had an unusual happening today. Did you want to say something else before I creep back in?
I was going to say something, but I was just like, I was something from when I was over in Dunleary when we got back to the yacht club and we were going to go to the boat, and I really did want to try and not talk about poo.
Dunlara, is that what it's called?
Dunleary. I didn't want to talk about poo, but I actually don't even know if we should include this. But basically, I got to the yacht club and I wanted to have a wee, so I went downstairs. Has this ever happened to you? And I went to the toilet. I was in the toilet. Next thing, I hear someone saying goodbye to someone, and then they come to the toilet. I was in shock.
Amber, if you got the runny tummies, I'm sure you have.
That wasn't the run. She just obviously was holding it in. It was just a normal poo. There was a few. I don't want to go into the detail of the.
It's always good. It's a good tip to put a bit of tissue paper in the bowl first.
You know. Always
well,
a
Amber
bit
and
of
I
tissue.
had an incident.
Oh, shut up. We're not talking about that. You didn't even. Shut up.
We were late for something, and Amber was like, "I need to do a poo. I can't go."
I
there."
didn't
And
say.
was like,
I said numero.
I knew. Like, well, I have to do a wee. I have to do a
She's
wee.
like, I'm going
Anyway,
first.
First of all, we're driving, and Amber just gets out of the driver's seat because she's had enough of driving. She's like, move at lights, and I have to
got
jump
out of the
across.
car and ran around, and she had to go.
So then it was like, okay, well, now I'm driving. I didn't want to drive. I always have to drive us.
Who the fuck do you think you are getting driven around all the time?
I drive you around because you're always like, I'm
you
drinking.
didn't. I drove
You usually
in and
get in a
out,
car with a White Claw, so I can't do anything.
Not anymore. That was the old me. I drove us in and out to the theatre. Not one offer from you or Megan. Oh, I'll drive. Fucking just not even talked about, like. Squeezing to get into the car.
Anyway, so we pull up to this cafe, and I was like, don't you fucking dare go in there before me. Don't you dare. And obviously I then had to park the car, and she legged it in with the key. I couldn't even lock it. I went in after her.
Oh yeah,
and I started banging on the door, and I was like, don't do it, Amber.
And I came out, and she goes, you're going to fucking pay for this. I was like, oh my God, I didn't go. And you took the fucking key. And I went out, do you know what she'd done? She'd put all of her bags into the boot of the car, left my bag in the car. I was like, here's some piece of fucking work. Give it out to me. Just
I looked at your bag and I said, no one's going to try and steal that.
Fair.
Anyway, we scared the poo back into her, so there was no...
Nobody wants to mess with fucking sandcastle hands, shovel hands.
Weird thing happened to me at the airport today. I was obviously flying back to Ireland, and I was on the phone to Louisa, my manager, and I was like, hang on, I need to tell you something in a second, because there was a man walking towards me in Heathrow Airport over at the gates, like, and he had a jumper around his neck and nothing else on, like he had tracksuit on but no top on. And then because I was waiting to walk past them to say something to tell Louisa that there was a man walking around the airport with no top on, because I found it very unusual. And then he stopped me and he was like, Vogue, can I get a picture? And I was like, okay. And I was like, why don't you have a top on? And he's like, I'm too hot. I was like, I don't really think you're like go around the airport. And off he went with no top.
He'd get in trouble for that for sure.
He will eventually. You can't be. It's not like public indecency or something.
Like in the air. It's just inappropriate. Like
I know. I did once try and go into a supermarket in a bikini top and they wouldn't let me in.
I remember that in Spain. Just for fuck's sake. I was like, look at you, Vogue. You've got a bit of string around your chest.
That's all I need. That's all one needs. We love giving a review sometimes, people do. And people like review on the podcast. They review Bear by Vogue and all that kind of stuff, and you like it. But there was this patient, right? And a doctor saved his life, a gastrointestinal oncologist. And he decided to leave an online review of him. And the patient said, Dr. Lewis saved my life, followed by 4 stars out of 5. And everyone was like, what do you have to do to get 5 stars? Like, he saved your life. There's not really much more. Like, I don't know how you really, but I suppose some people work on the basis that you can always better yourself. But that's
I feel like that was a mistake on his part. Only doing 4 stars.
I don't know, but once I gave I had a really bad order of something, and I gave it like a 3-star review because it was really bad. And Spenny was raging with me. He was like, "You shouldn't do that."
Why?
I was like, "But it was terrible." Because I kind of don't leave too many reviews like that if they're going to be bad, unless they're really bad.
I wouldn't do that.
Unless someone's getting robbed or something.
Some people are prolific reviewers.
Well, remember that guy who took the tennis ball off that kid at the tennis match, and the way people found out who he was.
It was a
and then
hat.
they-
A hat.
A hat, yeah, sorry. And
You
and
tick.
the bleeding soap. And people found out who he was, and their company had a 5-star like reviews, and like total it was 5 stars, and overall, and people went and just gave him 1-star reviews and left awful comments and just dragged the company's like review system down like that. And I thought that was a bit bad.
Yeah, but he came out and he didn't apologise. He said everyone's looking for the same thing, and he said, if you continue to slander me, I'll take it further.
If you continue to slander, well, pal, what he did wasn't nice. Well, like, what are you going to... spoke to John about this. What are you going to do with the hat? Anyway, someone else, Shine.
Whatever.
Sheen. There was a 1-star review of a dress on Sheen. Wore this to dinner and almost choked on a piece of steak at the table. Not the dress's fault, but I can't wear it anymore.
People are so... That's just like... That is just... People are odd.
There was a 5-star review from a Manchester hotel. I was lying on the bed in the room and some of the bedroom ceiling came down on me and my wife. She was hurt. They gave us a free breakfast. Excellent stay. Would stay again, 5 stars.
Some people are easy to please, and then others not so much.
Amazon, Bic for her pens. Finally, pens for women. My hands are smaller, so I struggled with man pens. Now I can write down shopping lists and my feminine thoughts with ease.
Like, obviously that's sarcastic. It's taking the piss. Because it's like sexist. TripAdvisor Big Ben. It's just a clock. My watch does the same thing, and I don't have to queue. That's. I bet you that was Neil.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder how many reviews Neil's done. But the thing about Big Ben is, because I was giving out when they were painting it. Remember, Immo, it took years. How much did they spend? Will you Google that for me?
Yeah, I will.
How much did they spent a load of money on Big Ben refurbishing it. And I was like, that's a lot of taxpayers' money to go on a clock. But I cycle by there all the time, and the hordes of people going to see that.
Can you go inside?
No, you stand outside and look at it. And I've
What the
had
fuck are they
many a
queuing
picture
for
beside.
then?
They're all like trying to get in a good spot for a picture with Big Ben. It's like, and I have to say, when I cycle by on my bike, one time I was cycling by and I was like, one day I'll never see Big Ben again and I'll be dead and I won't get to see that again. And I did think that about Big Ben.
Why would you think that? Like, geez, that's the last thing I'd be thinking about if I died. Oh God,
But-
I'll never see Big Ben again.
How much did they spend, Emma?
Guess how much?
I think it's
56
gonna be
million.
I think 56. I'm going to say. Hold on. I'm going to say 34.
The restoration of Big Ben's clock tower cost approximately £80 million.
Fuck.
Oh, I don't like it that much now.
But no, think about.
80
Remember,
million.
Yeah, the project started with an estimate of 29 mil, but went up to just under 80.
Wow.
well, they spent, was it 7 million on repainting the pool bag chimneys?
Oh, I told Mum it was 6 million on the way home.
6, 7. I mean, what's a million between friends?
The kids were getting Amber to tell stories about things on the way home. And she only really had one story. Remember, you're like, and the hill went on fire with the gorse, and then they got the goats in after that because it burned for 10 weeks, and then they got the goats to keep the
eat the
they were like,
vegetation.
tell us more stories, Amber. Well, that's a graveyard where people go when they die.
That's where Nanny Sandra's mom and dad are.
There was another one. Loch Ness. Waited 3 hours. No monster. Wouldn't waste your time.
Yeah. I mean,
Stonehenge. Pile of rocks in a field. Couldn't even climb on them. Sheep were more interesting.
no. Like, Loch Ness, I'd have to say, yeah, manage your expectations there.
It's beautiful around Loch Ness. You're going for the scenery.
Okay. Well, oh God, we didn't do sister cards first.
It's because it's 20 to 9. I wasn't thinking right. Oh God, listeners, I'm desperately sorry about this.
Okay. Go. What always gives you a nostalgia overload? I would say when I've been away and I come back. I can't remember, was it when I was in Spain? And then when I went over to London as well. When was it I went over to London? Maybe April or I think it was the beginning of May, and I hadn't been into London in so long, and it was kind of seeing things. Remember, and I was telling you about that place, and I was like, oh, it looks really quaint with the people sitting out, and you're like, that's a shithole. And then when I came back to Howth as well after being in Spain, it's just like, oh, I love her so much.
I know. Well, yeah, I kind of get that. I get it a lot now with the kids' toys because they're getting, like, T wants a Tamagotchi. He got a Furby for his birthday, and it's all things that I used to have. Next up, they're going to be watching Hey Arnold. I can't wait. And the Rugrats. Remember?
The Rugrats are brilliant. What about you, Imo?
I think certain films make me feel really nostalgic. Like the film Grease makes me feel really nostalgic for some reason. I don't know. I watched it endlessly when I was little.
Grease.
I don't know why.
We're into Grease.
Hello, girl. You love dancing. You love theatre. It all makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense for you. They had this, like, convention in Battersea Park.
I know. I was going to ask, did you go, Imo? But did you not go, Imo?
I didn't go. My friend went. She said it was amazing.
What?
Yeah,
You're such
it
a lie
looked
bag.
amazing.
You're saying you love Greece, but you didn't even go to the convention.
I said that it made me nostalgic.
I think what's kind of
I'll
like,
get in the hall now in a minute and beat her up. You
Yeah,
wait.
please do go back her, please.
she won't be able to get down the stairs in those boots. You want to see those hussy boots she's wearing?
I've got no boots on. I've only got my feet. Okay, what's the next one? I can't believe I nearly forgot these bad boys.
What's the weirdest food combination you actually enjoy? Well, you know what mine and Imo's is.
Marmite.
No, Bovril on toast.
But I wouldn't say that's abnormal.
I like to have ketchup with my roast, and people think that's disgusting.
That is weird.
I love it though. I used to eat ketchup. I used to make toast and put mayonnaise and ketchup on the toast. Oof. I know. Right.
I love chicken goujons with like I could have like 4 or 5 sauces on the plate.
Amber, your goujons. They're not. They come in this huge.
Piss off! I needed something to test out the fucking, what's that stuff called? The ranch.
They come in this huge sack. It's definitely like
It's
chicken
not a
beak
sack.
and foot.
Would you fuck off? A
I
sack.
actually did a video. I did a video of Amber's sauces in the fridge. I forgot to post it.
I'm after getting some new sauces. I found a new one the other day.
There
Sriracha.
couldn't possibly be any other sauces in
I
existence.
saw a new one the other day. Sriracha ketchup. So that's now in the fridge. You can have a little bit of that.
Oh wow!
with your
I'll try that with me.
cheese
I
on
goes.
toast. Okay, what's a skill you've tried to learn and failed miserably at?
Dancing. I'm desperate at dancing. I don't know why. I just can't do it.
I don't remember what I
And
said.
then I have
for
the
this.
cheek to judge other people's dancing. I'm like, they're not that good.
I'm
shite.
What? No, I can't remember.
Remember, we
what
used to be
mine
into the keyboard, Amber.
was. Okay, I'm devastated I got rid of that keyboard, I'll have you know. Used to like... I'm getting those decks out, and Tanya, it's going to happen soon. I'm threatening them. I can't remember what mine was. What I tried to learn and failed miserably at. I mean, where do you start? Maybe. Which item in your wardrobe has the most stories attached to it? What? Hey! These balls. What?
I can't live a life with. Oh, there's my tit.
Your actual tit or your bra, you little sicko?
My tit. I've got no bra on.
Oh my god! Imo, just censor that out. Oh no! Imo, don't tell Naomi
Sorry,
that
listeners. I'm
happened.
just flashing the girls.
It's Vogue and Amber after hours.
After hours.
Imagine being a late night special, guys. This is the X-rated version.
What was the question? Oh, something that.
Which
I
item in
own
your
my
wardrobe has the most stories attached to it? Your
Probably
gym
my
gear.
leather trousers. They used to go everywhere with me. They were never off the legs, and I don't
do you know
really
what mine
recall
would
a
have
time
been?
I ever washed them.
Mine would have been the cowboy boots.
But you're right.
Never
you
off
didn't
my
keep them.
fucking feet. Devastated I got rid of them too, to be honest. Them and the fucking keyboard.
Whenever
Imagine me standing there, bollock naked, playing the keyboard.
When we were at the Cowboy Vista, they weren't in fashion, and we would spend hours and hours slagging her. All of us would, and she was actually the queen of the fashion. Fuck us.
Do you have a tiny ritual you can't skip? Teeth wee bed.
Well, I don't think anyone can skip that.
You'd be surprised.
I'm very good at taking my
Vitamins.
I was going to say my meds, my supplements. Yeah, very good at that. I can't skip it. I love having them. Magnesium. As a sleep obsessed person, I love magnesium really a lot.
I'm not great. I don't like to take it during the day because someone was like, you get dozy in the day. But there's a spray you can get for your feet as well, which I used to use. What's a habit you picked up as a kid that you still
Say
do?
there is the scent boosters in the shoes. There's something wrong with those trotters. The spray was Mitchum deodorant.
What? Oh yeah, look who's a fucking comedian, eh?
I walked into Amber's room once when she was putting roll on her soles of her feet.
It was that special dry chlor stuff, for people with sweating problems. But I'd be putting on me feet, on me trotters. What's a habit you picked up as a kid that you still do now? That's what we literally just did. I'm so sorry. No, that isn't what we did, is it?
No, I haven't said that. With the magpie thing, we picked that up as a kid, and we always do it. The magpie.
Yeah, I
bless myself at graveyards.
Like, I hate you for that. I didn't even get down the hill today, and I saw 3 pairs of 2 magpies. 1 for Sarah, 2 for Joy. Was delighted.
Well, tell us, did you have a good day?
I did have a great day. Yeah, it was brilliant. Off the charts, as they say.
Oh wow,
Hey, roll it, Roshan, quick.
Let's go. Okay, next one.
What's your favourite fictional character? I'd probably say someone from the L Word, like Beth, but I loved Tina. I loved Tina so much.
I love me some Tina. I don't know any fictional characters.
Imo knows what I'm talking about. Who was your favourite in the L Word? Don't tell me Shane.
Who was mine?
Oh my God, what about Alice? Alice and Shane are real good friends in real life.
Really?
Yeah. I think you have a podcast.
Come on.
What do you mean for us? It's just you. You're the odd one out.
Did you ever watch the what was the one set in Glasgow?
Oh my God, was it Lip Service or some shite?
Yes.
I remember we went to Brighton Pride, and I was like, oh my God, there's your one from Lip Service. She's now in fucking EastEnders.
Oh.
I was talking to Phil Mitchell last night.
Shut up.
Yeah. And I saw I'm not a slag. I'm a
total
slag. I didn't speak to her though, but I saw her. Yeah. What do you wish your sister was better at?
Everything. Like, I wish she was good at something.
I was actually going to be nice and say nothing. I think you're really good at everything, you stupid cow.
Except for having fresh feet.
Just stanky ass feet.
I know, I'm only joking. I wish you were better. Genuinely, I wish you were better at being less busy and being able to relax.
I'm not going to be able to do that though, because I am lessening my workload a little bit, but when I lessen my workload, I'm like, right, what wardrobe will I clear out today? I just physically can't.
Twiddling my thumbs.
I'm going to take a break now when I've had my 15-hour day, and I'm going to pop down and have a yogurt and then go up and take my makeup off and read my book.
So do you think I should be better at anything? Do I need to, you wish I was better at something? Oh my God, okay. Do you want to just finish that?
Fucking hell. It's past my bedtime. What do I wish you were better at?
Okay, we'll
nothing. I think that you're fine at everything.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, what's a life hack you swear by? Sleep. I think sleep is a superpower. I'm sorry, I know we're sleep obsessed, but I think like if you don't have a good night's sleep, you're ratty, you're not performing at 100%. Just when you are well rested, it's like you're a superhuman.
Well, what I will say to you is I read this thing, now it was on Instagram, so I can't verify it, but some people are programmed to work perfectly on 4 hours sleep, and some people are programmed to work perfectly, but they need 10 to 12 hours sleep. So there's people are
Like chill
imagine-
babies for the 10 to 12.
adults.
Nah.
No, adults. I'm telling you, there
No.
are some adults that need 10 to 12 hours sleep to work properly.
I'm sorry, no. I just don't accept that for an adult.
Well, yes, Amber, I read it on Instagram, so it has to be true.
Well, exactly. Fact check. It's not true. It's definitely not true.
You're just jealous because you're going to be crying into your cornflakes tomorrow because we're up at 5:20.
Shut your face. Okay. Will we do this then? Petty exes?
Yeah. Petty
Okay.
exes. A story
So-
that we found.
A story that we found. This guy donated a kidney to his wife. Jeez, there's a lot of popularity with kidneys.
He
and
was
stuff like
a neurosurgeon as well, so like a super highly intelligent, high functioning fella called Richard Batista.
Oh my God, does he do the dry shampoo? Oh no, it's Batista. So in
5 stars.
So in 2001, he donated a kidney to his wife, Donnell. However, 4 years later, when they got divorced, he demanded the return of the kidney or 1.5 million in compensation. The County Supreme Court ruled that human organs are considered gifts under law and cannot be reclaimed or valued for monetary compensation.
Taking her to court for the
Feck
kidney
off,
back.
Richard. Like, feck off. I just don't get that level of bitterness. Like, just piss off.
Yeah, Richard. Amber said piss off. You can't have the kidney anyway.
Dicky Wicky.
God damn it. There was another one. A man bought a spray bottle. This is the worst, I think. This is desperate. You should not do anything. This is worse than the kidney, in my opinion. He bought a spray bottle and filled it with milk, misting everything with milk that quickly dried and seriously stank.
I mean,
Did you ever spill milk in your
ingenious.
car?
I remember I spilled what was it? Orange juice in Naomi's car, and poof, it stank.
At least it was Naomi's car, not yours.
I know.
Do you remember when you were younger in school and like your yogurt would burst in your bag or something? It was.
Oh, they just—it's like when you vomit up milk because it curdles in your tummy when it hits the bile.
Oh my God! Wait, I'll tell you this vomit story. Right, this is horrendous. A man in Indiana hired a public puker, a man who for money will throw up at any given time. He hired the man to vomit on his ex when she was on the bus home. That's assault.
That is absolutely atrocious.
Awful that you would think of doing something like
Another
that.
person, their ex removed all the labels from the canned goods. I mean, that's kind of funny. In Nashville, a man hired a mariachi. I actually
Quite
saw this clip.
exciting though, wouldn't it? You wouldn't know.
You never know what you're gonna have for
eat.
dinner. You know what's the side dish we're having tonight, lads? Is it beans? Is it peas? Is it spam? In Nashville, a man hired a mariachi band to serenade his cheating ex as she moved out and then follow her around for a week. The judge prosecuted the man as this technically counted as stalking. I saw a gay guy doing that. He was having a cocktail and there was one guy standing there doing the mariachi singing, and his boyfriend had cheated on him and he was moving out, his ex-boyfriend. A lady poured rubber bands all over her ex's porch. They can't be swept and need to be picked up one by one.
I think if you're gonna have to do something, at least do something less mean like that. Like getting someone to vomit on your partner is so insane.
This guy filled his ex's curtain rod with raw shrimp. What would you
I've
do?
heard that a few times. Well, I would prefer the milk is the worst. Honestly, you
No.
won't be able to get it out.
Listen, you need to walk away from things. Don't be petty. Give your shit
Don't
back.
be petty. There was
Be
a woman though
peaceful.
who signed her ex up for the Church of Scientology, saying he worked nights and would prefer to be contacted at 3 a.m. Remember that man who got people to start? He put leaflets around the place and he was getting people to pretend to be Chewbacca and ringing his wife and doing the Chewbacca noise.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Amber's camera's just zoomed in. It's frightened the life out of all of us.
Including me. What do you do?
Other
Tell
way.
me.
That way.
Oh no! Hold on. Okay, we are back. We are back in business. I think that's terrible. I don't think I've done anything like that to an ex.
I just think you just have to do like I think you just have to let it go and just be the bigger person and just don't do it. Once like you gotta start ignoring and stuff. It's not great.
Silence is deafening.
Will we finish off on an agony amp?
Oh my God, yes. Hi, Vogue and Amber. I love you too every week. She is saying hello
Rude.
to you too, Emma. I'm saying hello to you too, Emma. I've just taken a big jump in life and moved to Brighton for a new job and for a fresh start. Wow. Go fucking you. And while I'm excited, I also feel really out of place and a bit alone. Oh no. I really want to explore the little things the city has to offer. Cute cafes, local markets, parks, or even going to the cinema. But I feel nervous doing these things on my own. I keep imagining people noticing me or thinking it's strange. So most days I just stay in or go to the gym. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I really want to feel brave enough to enjoy this new chapter, meet new people, but I don't know how to take that first step without feeling self-conscious. Any advice? I actually have loads of advice. Also, I want to find a fit boyfriend, by the way. So she's not a gay bull. Not all the people in Brighton are gay, apparently. Did you know that, Emma?
All the people in Brighton
Shock.
are gay.
So there are things, I think there's loads of things you can do now. There's an app that you can get to meet people. Is it Gennaro or no? It's not Gennaro. There's one.
I don't think that. I would you not just like go to a gym class in your gym and try and kind of talk to somebody, or like take up a sport? Like my friend
A
Clodagh
sport
took
is a
up
good way. Yeah.
tennis again, and she's a great group of friends in the tennis club, and she's very good, magnificent tennis player. It's Brighton. Brighton's more of a village. You feel Brighton's absolutely lovely, and I heard that a lot of the young people move slightly further than Brighton to Shoreham.
No. But people do use that. I know someone told me about this app in London. I just can't remember the name. And then I've seen the ads on social for an app. It's instead of like, it's a friend app, like a dating app, but it's a friend app. And then there's also things that they organise dinners in different cities and stuff like that. That's ways to meet
And
people if you
sometimes
don't play
there's
sport.
and sometimes there's like hiking groups and stuff that you can go on if you want
Yes,
to go out
there's
and, like,
loads.
do gymmy things, or there's running groups
Yes.
of all different levels that you can do. And what's that called? Park run. Everyone loves park run.
Mm-hmm.
I would put it into ChatGPT and say, ChatGPT, give me 10 suggestions of how I can meet people from social groups in terms of fitness.
Well, I hope you find some friends. You seem like a sound person, and just go out there and try and be a little bit brave, because Brighton's loads of fun. It's gorgeous in Brighton. I was just there recently.
Don't be paranoid about doing things on your own, because I went for a meal there about a month ago, and there was a woman in there, and I was like, that's a badass bitch. She's sitting there having a big slap-ass meal on her own and a couple of glasses of wine. So don't be paranoid. It's probably you because you're just feeling a little bit insecure, but people definitely probably aren't looking at you. Unless you're a fucking ride.
That's what your mom would always say to you. Sure, who would be looking at you anyway?
Do you know what's wrong with them? They're jealous. They're green. Do you not look at them? They're green. Anyway, c'est ça.
Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. We've had a lovely time. We always love when you send your bits and bobs in at vogueandamberpod@global.com. And we will see you for the bonus on Thursday.
Yes, I have to look at the camera. Thank you, everyone. It's been emotional.
Oh, God, I'm scared of her.
Goodbye.
Bye.